What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's got a reach of 70 inches, and he stands 175 centimeters tall. And they'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 180. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. No challenge was too big for this man. He was known for being able to move up in weight and defeat larger fighters. That's why he's a 5-division world champ. So here is Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida. That's the area I grew up in, and I've known about this guy for a long time, and now the boxing world is learning all about him too.
As soon as the ball goes...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champ.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You believe what we are seeing. Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. And he misses with that jab. A sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Looking to land the hook. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They block the left there. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. Got him there. A perfect counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he scores with the counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That right jab just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something.
That was a terrible round.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Only catching air with that hook. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Finally,
Gonna go back out there and lose the match.
there's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't.
Oh my God, Johnny! Sugar Ray's in trouble! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And Sugar is in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He blocks the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Come on.
There's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And Sugar Ray is rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last
Back together.
here comes round 7. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Jab misses. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? Is he going to... Did you see that? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You on way.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter punch. How about that time counter shot? He got out of the way of that right hook. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights, yeah?
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Sugar is in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, what a punch! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.